PFT Media.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, a Facebook message is not the same thing as a text message, motherfucker. It's not the same thing.
Oh, okay, Boomer.
I'm just telling. Well, okay. So
I didn't want. To be honest, I didn't want to text you.
I don't blame
You
you.
were busy, so
Well, I wasn't that
texting is
busy.
more
I
important.
was actually in the IWW thing, but like, is that being busy? Like 12 of us at tops.
I will not. I'm
You
not
know
going
what
to
I
go there.
All right. Yeah, we're
I
not
believe
going
in them, but eventually.
listen. I'm trying to be Big Bill Haywood 2.0. Apparently now I can. That just the sheer number of people that think I don't know that didn't get the joke from that viral video is cracking me the fuck up. That don't get that I meant on it is wonderful. But
Right.
also apparently I now have created a discourse among Joann's and Fabrics employees because I said to be nice to them, and like a bunch of them are chiming in, and like that's good. Brittany has still not entered the waiting room, even though she
I don't know what's going on. I mean,
on the podcast account, she's shaming me on TikTok, the thing she told me to do.
right.
You know, I don't know. I'm having fun on there though.
Yeah,
I don't
looks like
I don't understand any of it really, and I don't know how any of it works. I was allowed to go live today because you're allowed to go live when you get 10,000 people. So I did it at the dump going in because I thought I was going to idle, and then there was no line. And then I did on the way out, and the car got declined while I was on live. And it's one of the things like, and I had added my cash app last night halfway as a joke. I did like a Big Tim After Dark, and I was like, hey, if you have a wild ant, send her my way. You know what I mean? And that's not getting traction, but whatever. I was hoping to hit wild ant TikTok. I'm giving it time. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. I'm enjoying I'm rather enjoying the sheer number of people that keep telling me that they love me or whatever. That's
always nice.
That's certainly not going to inflate my already gigantic fucking ego. Just the internet constantly telling me they love me to protect me at all costs. That it took a teenager to explain to me that it means they like me and not that like they're worried about my concern. Because I replied back to one. I was like, I'm a great big white guy, and I did my stand up bit about like, cops don't fuck with me, and there aren't bears big enough to fuck with me. But I don't know. It's wonderful. Hey, Brittany.
Yeah, what's up?
Where I already pressed record because I'm gonna have to leave by 9 or whatever. Like, and like I told Sean, a Facebook message is not a text message. It's a Facebook message. It's a separate category. I have Facebook notifications turned off for a reason.
Because
they will
leave us a look.
I
feel
excluded. I'm not mistaken. I have said if y'all need to get a hold of me in a hurry, text me.
All right, I got your number now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I've given y'all both my telephone number, my actual telephone number, but that don't mean nothing. I've changed my telephone number after giving it out so much, just like I used to give away my address on the internet, which was probably dumb in hindsight. Now that I've blown up and went, but luckily it's not really translated too much to my Facebook just yet. I've only had like one come over, and that, or maybe I don't know, but
we've had a few YouTube subs.
What a cooking week!
Yeah, and our Radicalizing Rednecks account is not doing as good as you, but seeing the impact for sure.
That one video,
we gotta be cooler, Brittany.
I don't know. Apparently, that one video got so many like big Well, my bio at first was just Big Tim Murphy relax. It's a joke. So I think a bunch of people thought I was just a pop that didn't understand how anything worked or whatever, right? And I mean, they weren't in on the joke right away because several big creators commented on it or whatever, right? And one of them was like, you didn't have to come at me like this. And I was just absolutely fucking ripped. And like, I was like, I didn't mean to come at you, internet friend. Because like, I'm not trying to call like, I'm not trying to call out some dude. And turns out apparently he's just some big TikToker or whatever, with the GFC club or some shit which means
GFC.
like can't fucking quit or GFQ or something. I don't. Apparently they fucking love me now or whatever because the truck stuff. He gave away a truck and bought a truck from TikTok. I don't fucking know. I refuse to do too much research on this stupid fucking app thing.
I don't think you should.
You're super against the Chinese Communist Party, so it makes sense.
Well, I mean, yes, just like the Florida legislators against, I guess, what the principles
socialism.
of what the fuck? What?
I don't know.
It's like being like I'm against like a certain kind of libertarianism. It's so small.
You know what? I got a fucking thing for vampires. We're gonna pass anti-vampire legislation. Like, there's no democratic socialists in fucking Florida.
That's like really messing with my anti-werewolf lobby.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
We'll talk about this later.
Like, Escamante might be the closest one to that, and she is. I love her to death. And hey, by the way, we need email because she's gonna come on the show even before we went viral or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like when she comes on the show, I'm just gonna be useless.
Why?
Because I don't know anything. I don't know what to ask this lady.
I mean,
whatever you want.
Just let her
My
talk.
best friend worked on her campaign. She was an intern. So
ask her what it's like to be like Big Tim keeps telling you to publicly distance yourself from him, but you keep replying back like, ha ha ha, good one, friend. I don't know. I talked to her about Star Wars. She fucking Mark Hamill and her like friends or whatever. Like, what the fuck?
Some weirdo keeps telling her to read Lenin constantly.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be like, so Mark Hamill follows you. What's that like?
Yeah, all right, that's fine. Like,
I don't care about your political policies or whatever you're trying to do. Mark Hamill follows you. That's the coolest shit ever.
Look, like I told her at a wedding I saw her at, and we were at the same table, which was in the far back corner, which was weird, but also apparently I was like, at first I was like, damn, man, I know I got invited to this wedding, and I asked the bride point blank, I was like, can I wear overalls? And she's like, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to wear anything else, right? And I fucked up, misread the time, and I got there so early, people thought we were wait staff, right? But I got set with the Escamante sisters or whatever, and because they're friends with my friend Elizabeth, who's goddamn, I apologize for that burp on. I have to have met marked, but
I didn't hear it. I think it got
good. The
got
Zoom, but that, oh boy, I told her I was like, you're gonna fuck around, and be governor. That was like 2 years ago or whatever. But I just want to be on her good side so I can get pardoned. You know what I mean? Like,
gotta keep that.
Like when she's lame ducked after 2 terms or whatever, let me get a pardon, baby. Come on.
Hold on. I was going to ask you this for our script or whatever. Does it? So Escamante, she's a congresswoman.
She's a Florida House person,
like a House representative.
Yeah, the Florida version of Congress.
Yeah,
the Florida House.
Okay, so not DC,
not
where they go in there and like hit cops with Blue Lives
or whatever.
Matter
Give her a fucking break too. Like, goddamn, you know.
AFC.
I think she's only been legally allowed to. You know, she's doing what she can. Fuck, she gave away her whole salary this fucking year to people that like need it or whatever.
Yeah, but the question is do you go governor, senator, president if that's your career path?
I don't know if she can be senator. I don't know if she can be president. I think she might be foreign born but American citizen.
I mean anybody.
Anymore.
What does anybody
You could
mean?
go from NBC to president.
Okay, I'll ask you off air.
Well, I mean. The fucking most recent president that's not Joe Biden or whatever was the dude from The Apprentice. What position in government did he have?
Yeah, but we have a specific character that we need to talk about.
Oh, yeah, but that's different. But I mean, like, fuck, like, the next president could be The Rock, for real. Dude, we're sitting here bullshitting, but like,
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson could run as a Republican with like Bernie Sanders in a fucking hyperbaric chambers as VP or whatever. Or Stacey Abrams is his vice president, but we've given her guns.
Okay, this is a serious question. What do you guys think about Mark Cuban running?
He's a shithead, but he's okay shithead.
If you've read Ayn Rand and you are cool with that, then no.
Yeah, I mean,
because I literally like 6 months ago, I was like, well, Mark Cuban, he's better than Trump. Like, I fell for the same thing again.
All right.
That's like falling over a speed bump.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, a little
it's not
bit,
a very high bar.
But also, like, being better. Yeah, exactly like that. Like, being better than Trump. Like, yeah, all right. Fuck, not hard. Like, you're okay. Is that your bar? Like, we just need to be better. Like that. That's why we're fucked.
Right.
I know my bar's pretty low anyway. So.
Yeah, I understand, but Mark Cuban is a fascinating dude because he did HD TV is why he's a billionaire, right? He pretty much figured out people are gonna want to watch better television, just like
he created HGTV.
Wow.
Not really. He just realized people were gonna want to watch stuff in HD.
Dude, I used to work on that show, House Hunters. That show, the creators of that show are geniuses because think about how many people before House Hunters came out were like, oh, it's Saturday or Sunday. We're going to just go through open houses to look at houses. They made a TV show, a very profitable, long-running TV show out of you just sitting in your living room and going
Who
to
are the
houses.
investors in that?
Yeah, that's also destroying the fucking housing economy and destroying they gentrified a house 2 doors down from me, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's for lease or wherever. There's these giant rental companies like HDTV and shit like that's the devil.
That's like we watch that 24/7 here in my mom's house.
Yeah, you're basically just watching the upper class that pretend they're not rich buy houses and stuff. And it's all scripted and lies anyways. They already know the house they want beforehand. You have to have the house picked out before you go on the show. It's like my 600-pound life was going to cast me, but I wasn't fat enough. They don't pay for the surgery. And they don't pay for anything.
Not even the Big Macs.
Yeah, they don't pay for it. They don't pay for
shit.
And it's like,
when I worked on Unsolved Mysteries, that show was it seemed like a huge show, right?
Yeah.
They worked with a 5-man crew on set, pretty much.
Yeah, it's fucking, but
local talent.
But I was like, y'all don't even pay for the surgery thing? I gotta pay for the surgery thing? They're like, no. Well, I mean, will y'all pay for me to get there? No. Yeah. I gotta live in Texas for 6 months when that doctor's mean to me?
No, but they give you Cobra.
Do they?
No, I'm sure they don't. I'm just saying, that's the bare minimum, the worst thing you could possibly get.
Conversations with the producers of My 600-Pound Life. This is not some I went back and forth and had to send them multiple pictures and shit, and she was like, "Can you pull up your shorts more?" It's like, I guess, yeah.
Hold on, no offense, Tim, but what's the story for you? There's no drama. There's drama in your life, but you're not yelling. You're not yelling at your sister to fucking leave you alone.
Yeah, I guess there is. I don't know. I was just I would like to have lap band surgery paid for by a reality TV show.
Yeah, that's not happening. Maybe.
I know. I figured that out after they talked to me. I was like, well, and I literally interrupted an episode of Poking the Bear to take the call to the producer, and I was like, so I mean, y'all pay for? She brought up, well, we don't compensate. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I mean, y'all pay for the surgery or whatever. I'm like, no. It's like, wait, what? Because I was like, I can understand not getting paid for my time, air quote or whatever, because you get a free surgery or whatever. But, and no. And also, funny enough, they sent me an email a year later, how's your health?
Well, that's nice. That's nice.
No, it's not.
No, because they wanted bad.
Me. They wanted me to gain more weight. I wasn't fat enough for them.
Oh yeah, well then screw them, man.
I didn't have enough fucking weight-related health complications or whatever.
Listen to this. From working in the industry, and I've worked in reality. I've now worked in scripted and features when I worked at ILM and stuff. It's no different than me and you making that Stranger Things fan film on a Marvel movie. It's the same thing. They're cutting the same corners. All right.
Yeah.
They're trying to get people to work for free. They're trying to get people to double dip. That's why we all have unions because.
I know, man. I know.
Did we talk about IWW a few minutes ago?
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm in IWW. I'm trying to work on that. But
but our unions are all weak as shit. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, because they end up getting ran by
the lib union.
They live rich and rich libs too. That the shit doesn't affect them. But I
have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What's the difference between a union and a guild?
fuck, that's
I think it's mostly just nomenclature. I don't think there's a
yeah. I
huge
think it's like
difference, really.
semantics. And
Because
and
I'm
also-
in the Motion Picture Editors Guild, but we call it the union. It's like interchangeable, but I didn't know that when I started.
I think it's a semantics thing. I think it's kind of like not all trucks are automobiles, but not all trucks are automobile. I don't know. Not all automobiles are trucks, but some trucks are automobiles. That make any sense?
Yeah. Or
I
is
think like
it
a union is more like everyone can get together, and a
Yeah.
guild is more like about a trade.
Yeah,
I could
it
be
doesn't
wrong, I
allow.
don't know.
that kind of makes sense?
I
Yeah.
think union does everyone in the industry. I think guild does everyone in that trade. Because they can
Okay,
work for
that
different
makes sense.
companies,
Because
but
we
they all
all
have the
we
same
all have
trade.
yeah, we all have unions or guilds for our
Same
trades.
skill sets. Yeah, the same. And part of that is a divide and conquer technique, and why the IWW got destroyed basically by the government back in the day. But,
Really?
yeah,
I could see that. Yeah,
There's
because
a reason why they
different
put a
different
bunch of
guilds
them on
and
trial.
different unions have like different things, and I don't know.
I mean, anytime you can create infighting or divisiveness, it's always better for the power structure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really give it like a week before I'm canceled. You know what I mean? It's got to be coming, right? Like it's
What
got to
on
be.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's got to
what do
be
you do
coming,
that's
right?
controversial? I don't know what you do that's controversial.
I mean, like, be nice to retail employees, be nice to poor people and stuff. I guess I don't know.
I guess. Just don't say
who
the N
knows?
word.
That
More.
girl's accusing me of that on a thing I made with Heather. She was stitching. She's like, like what? What?
Well, that one person tried to say that I gave coronavirus to my mom, and I was like,
I know.
wow.
I was like, wait, what? But no, literally some comment on one that doesn't even have a lot of views, but like I one of the like 20-year-old girls I play Call of Duty with taught me how to do the stitch thing on TikTok,
Yeah,
right? So I'd stitched with Heather for a lesbian dating website, right?
which was funny as shit.
Yeah, the girl's trying to say I said the N-word in that.
People, they try for anything. Like the guy telling me I gave my
I didn't
mom
even say any
coronavirus.
double syllable words in that. Like it was like what? What are
It's
you
almost
talking
like
about?
they're just trying to start drama just because they're bored, or
No, like that's a pretty serious thing to accuse me of saying. Also,
wait, what? Say it again.
You
Say
got
it
the high
again.
voice again.
oh yeah, the high voice thing. Fucking okay.
I get there too. It's
Why
okay.
would I call Heather Shaw an ethnic racial slur for a race that she's not part of?
Yeah.
Why would I use it in a TikTok when I haven't said it out loud in years on purpose? I
Yeah.
won't, no matter what the context is, because I am scared to death of saying it.
That's another reason that like keeps me from posting. I'm scared that like just like the coronavirus thing. Like in no way did I insinuate that I gave my mother coronavirus.
I play Call of Duty with Chemo and his boys all the time. And what do y'all think they call me constantly?
Right.
You know what I mean? I am scared. Like I'm hanging out with him more on the internet. I'm talking to him more on the phone. I'm already saying one is a goodbye again. Brittany
One
does
what?
it. One, like one love. It's shortened for you say
Oh,
one,
okay.
you say
Oh.
one. It's like
I'm
one.
old.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm just like, we are too. We're realizing, but like, I don't know. It's just
I just say peace out, hang up.
well, yeah.
5,000.
Really, it took me so for years because I basically again am high functioning autistic to figure out how to be empathetic or whatever, right? Because for years I just didn't say goodbye. I was like, the phone call's over and would just hang up because I paid for the phone.
Is
And I
that
was
because
like,
you're
I paid-
Irish?
Maybe the
You
Irish
do that
goodbye
to me?
thing. I don't know. I didn't want people to touch me when I was a little kid. I wanted to wear gloves that the cafeteria nurses had gloves. The cafeteria workers had gloves on. I asked why didn't I get to have gloves? Which like I thought they like. I don't know why this memory is coming up right now, but it just
It's free form.
again. I read How to Win Friends and Influence People in 3rd grade, and basically just made that my personality. You know what I mean? Like I
Got
God.
that Dale Carnegie.
listen.
I
Dale
was still
Carnegie's the
pooping in
man.
my diapers in the 3rd grade.
That's weird as fuck, Britt. You
I'm
shouldn't
just
admit to
kidding.
that.
I'm just kidding.
Like but I tell you what, I knew a lot about the specs of B-52s and Alexander the Great in third grade too.
Yeah, someone was reading Jane's.
I had them. I had multiple. I would get them for Christmas, and I knew.
Not
I
surprised.
don't know what you guys are
So
talking
fun
about.
fact. Google it real quick. I actually am a guy that got busted for spying for the Russians in Orlando in the 90s. Gave me some old declassified. Like I had the U.S. Navy's textbook on Russian submarine, like Russian warfare and Russian, and it was like Orlando Naval Library, unrestricted, but do not leave library. Fuck, I hope I didn't admit to just having.
You're almost like an Iron Eagle for submarines.
Yeah, something like that. But it was for like Soviet boats, and it was the coolest fucking book. It had color pictures and full technical breakdowns of all the ships in the Soviet Union's inventory. And it was hard covered and it was full color.
I mean, I still want
I
to
mean,
look at that. So
when I see them at Ollie's, I try to buy them now. Like those are cool as hell books. Like
You were looking at this shit in the 3rd grade?
I was looking at this shit in like the 1st and 2nd grade.
Oh
I've
my
been,
god,
I've been
dude.
trying to read. I read so much as a kid.
I was watching Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was all I was doing.
I mean, I watched that stuff too, but like, the reason why both of you know who I am is because that episode of Tom and Dan, A Corporate Time, where I talked about my uncle going missing in the river, right?
I
he
think
was-
so. Did
I'm
I
positive
ever
that's
tell
why.
you? Did I ever
That's
tell you
why.
the first time I heard you on Tom and Dan? I'm a Tom and Dan fan, right? I don't know. I feel like sometimes Sean knows more about Tom and Dan than I do.
Well, Sean's known Daniel for fucking 20 years or whatever, but yeah.
I didn't know that. But I wanted Tom and Dan to shut up and let you talk. I was getting physically angry because I remember I was eating lunch in my car off of Laurel Canyon Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. And I was like, Tom and Dan, just shut up and let this guy talk.
But that uncle was very like we used to listen to Coast AM. So for a little while we lived at this house, 1414 Barbados Avenue, which by the way, that maybe I was a little autistic kid. I got trained that you should know your address or whatever in case you get lost. Because my mom would do the pretenses of like having us be like normal family and was keeping the crime shit secret for years and then just gave up once I hit puberty. It was wild.
Was Barbados Avenue, was this in Winter Park?
No, it's not in Winter Park.
it does
I didn't
sound
think
like
so.
a place where like
No.
something bad happened.
But that was literally
That's a
down the
movie.
street from where I used to live.
It's in Park Manor,
Okay.
the neighborhood I grew up in. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but it was next door to the house my dad lived in after he like left my mom. It was weird as fuck, right? But we were packed in there, and at that time we had me, my mom, my brother, my Uncle Arnie, who wasn't really an uncle, Uncle Scotty. Again, a bunch of these aren't going to be actual uncles. Scotty was living there. Scotty's friends from the halfway house that somehow my mom had convinced the halfway house that she was a roofing company with fake stationery and shit to get them out to be released to her. And then Alan had to live on the carport or whatever, where Tomo used to live. But Tomo had moved, he got back in with Beth. Tomo, they ended up meeting. Never mind. I can't say that part on there because like, but I knew what the word
Felonies
gangbang
can
meant.
go
I knew
a
what the
long
word gangbang meant real early. But Alan lived on the damn the Florida room or whatever, right? And we used to listen to Space Coast AM, on AM radio, Space Coast, Coast to Coast. Or not Space Coast, Coast to Coast AM.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what? Adult Swim?
Yeah, no, we used to listen to
Space
Coast to
Coast.
Coast on, and then the BBC World News. I'd come out there when I couldn't sleep and shit, and we'd listen to BBC World News, and I would also just like get books from people. Sometimes I'm sure crackheads stole books from me. You know what I mean? Like just
What
books
can you
would
get?
show up.
What can you get for a
Just
book
a white
on the
guy
black
library.
market?
Well, I had like college history textbooks like when I was a little kid,
Oh my
and I'd read
God.
college history textbooks and shit.
I'm so old. I used to read the encyclopedia, so I feel that.
Oh man, I had the letter F and the letter G of an encyclopedia, and I read it word to word. I fucking cover to cover.
Yeah,
F and G.
I feel that.
Well, we used to play the dictionary game as a kid. My mom would give us a word, and we'd have to learn what the word was or whatever. We have to guess. And then when I was in high school, we'd do that with shots because she was a bad mom. My friends would y'all never played the dictionary game?
No.
I don't think so.
It's
No.
where you have to give the textbook definitionary of a automaton or whatever. You have to say, comes from the origin of the Czech play and, whatever. You have to get as close to that as possible. All right, then.
Sorry, man. I was
No,
a
it's
dum-dum
fine. It's fine.
until,
Not
like,
everyone
last
did
year.
these weird abuse things, the weird emotional abuse from my Munchausen Munchausen mother. Thankfully, it wasn't by proxy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Suddenly you're drinking arsenic in every meal. So
Oh, dude. No, luckily it was just on her. What was this emergency thing about again? By the way, GameStop.
This
The
was
stock
Sean.
market not being real.
This
I
is
was.
Sean.
I
You
said I was bored.
Oh, all right.
Oh, the GameStop
Well-
thing is awesome though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
guys
tried
been
to buy
explain.
in. I have some
Ugh.
shares of AMC, I think.
Nice.
Please explain.
Okay.
You
the stock
buy
market's not
low,
real?
everyone buys everything, and suddenly hedge funds go bankrupt. That's
Yeah.
the short version.
But this was all started by a bunch of kids on Reddit, right?
not necessarily kids,
Not-
but people that with Robinhood accounts on Reddit. Yes.
Yes.
Who were just like, hey, let's fuck over these rich people.
Well, someone would like a year ago said like, "Hey, this is really the price is really low."
Yeah.
For GameStop?
Yeah.
It was undervalued. And it's because it's having troubles, but it's also it's going to get bought by somebody before too long. I guarantee Amazon ends up buying it.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna.
It's
get
got
in
a
there.
distribution network. It's got a storefront locations. It's got all this. Like there's
If
bones.
they own
to be
real
had
estate,
there.
they're good.
Yeah.
But my argument is like, you can buy your games online now. So like, what's the point of
Where
going
do
to
you
a
trade your
GameStop?
games or your systems?
Who's trading games or systems anymore? Everybody knows that they jip you on all that shit.
uh,
But you still want something.
tons of people do it when they don't have
yeah.
the money. Like you're not poor, so you don't.
Yeah, think of it like
you
a
don't trade
pawn
your
Well,
shop.
shit
no,
in.
I used to do it all the time, but I would literally have to take back 5 games to get like $20.
Well,
Yeah,
if you don't have $20, you know what you do have when you trade in that for $20?
$20.
$20.
But
Yeah, like
but it's still like 5 games. That's like, let's say at least $50 each, right? That's like
But what is the
250
value of them
bucks?
to you?
what is
if you're not
about
playing
if
them.
you're not playing, but also like sometimes you need the $19 from the game that you got off of Redbox that cost you $68 or whatever, because sometimes you need $19 right then. You had $50 before to have that game, and you're not going to play it no more, or the system breaks, or whatever. Like people, not everyone buys online. Like people like the store shit because there's a reason why they make chocolate and vanilla too. You know what I mean?
I hate buying digital games because I have 2 Switches, and if I buy a digital Switch game, I can't play it with my kid or share it with my kid.
I hate buying digital shit because I can't sell it back to GameStop if I need money.
Right, exactly. There's that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every time I'd buy a new game console, every time I'd buy a new game back then, even now, like I tried it. Well, now my disc drive's fucked up, so I had to buy, and so now I just don't buy Xbox games unless they're deeply on sale. But yeah, used games, whatever. There's infrastructure we had there. There's retail. Sometimes you want it right now. Download speeds. You're taking advantage. You're underestimating how many. Like my dad's house in Alabama, it took me 4 hours to download the Blu-ray player app for the Xbox One when I first got it, when I took it up there, so I could play a Blu-ray.
Yeah, but when was that?
5 years ago.
Okay.
Do you think it's gotten any
It's not
better
like
up there?
Yeah, it's
No,
not like
probably
the
not.
You think it's
broadband
got?
has
Do you
been
like?
spread
Yeah.
out.
Do you really think it's gotten any better in Andalusia
trying
and
to
Babby,
be-
Alabama?
You were trying to put it on a PS1?
No, Xbox One.
Oh, Xbox.
Xbox
One.
One.
Sorry, I just got done working out. I'm kind of tired.
I understand. No, like you're not. You're like Cyberpunk is like, or Warzone is 900 gigabytes.
Goddamn.
You know what I mean? Like but these games like Red Dead's on 2 discs for this generation.
I can't even run Red Dead on my PS4.
Yeah, I mean,
it like overheats my PS4, and it's for that system.
Yeah, I turned down all the graphics settings on Call of Duty Warzone so it runs smoother. That way my
Right.
Xbox doesn't fucking. Well, but it's a fucking 4-kilometer ride map or whatever. Like we've gotten so. Oh my god, games are so insane now. How big they are.
Yeah.
The scale of the shit now isn't. That Assassin's Creed Odyssey it was huge. Like why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Unrelated.
Like,
but,
why? But when you say that, I'm like, okay, I'm the biggest Fallout fan like on the planet.
But you ain't played 76.
Because that shit sucks so bad.
Have you went back? No.
I haven't. We're going to. But
It's gotten
no
better.
Fallout map can be big enough. None of them. None of them are big enough. They always need to be bigger.
Yeah, if they've got good stuff in them, not just repetitive shit.
Yeah, but even New Vegas, that's the one that everybody loves the most. I feel like New Vegas was the biggest letdown. Fun as hell to play. But like you have a game about Las Vegas, and your Las Vegas Strip is the tiniest part of the whole game.
Are you fucking kidding me? You have
Dude, the Vegas Strip should have been the biggest part of the game.
There were 4 casinos. There was a previous console generation, woman.
Yeah, but still. The next came Fallout 4.
Yeah, on a whole different generation, and Fallout 4 sucked.
Yeah, but also Fallout 3 was the best, and I mean, it blows.
Because you didn't play Fallout 1 or 2, and you're a Star Wars nerd, and I'm so glad you're not a Marvel person. No, it's just you're just wrong about this. You're wrong about New Vegas. New Vegas is the best of them.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
and I think that's why I don't get into. Well, you hate 4 too, right? You hate Fallout 4.
Well, 4 is dumb as fuck. It was stupid. All of the Fallouts are stupid except for 1 and 2.
Wait, why? Who wants to play a top-down game?
Well, the stories. I mean, you're not.
The stories are cool.
I'm not doing this with you. I
have said that I wish that they would remake 1 and 2 in like the new engine, but they can't. They'd have to design an entirely new game.
Or you could just play 1 and 2 and just deal with the.
I don't want to play a top-down game.
Man, you know what sucks is Mario 3. Why did they make it 3D?
Yeah,
man.
But Fallout 3 is objectively just an awful story. It's bad.
Oh, I'm not in it for the story though. The map was incredible.
What the fuck?
Because it's all about Fallout is all about just walking around doing your own thing. I don't give a shit about
you also
Liam
have outside
Neeson.
for that.
I'm shooting the guy in the knees to get his kneecap or a shotgun. So like, I don't care.
If you just want to walk around and shoot people, like
my friend literally
all he did in Florida.
Yeah, all my friend did was kill everyone. That's all he did. He didn't even play the game. What? What's wrong?
I thought I knew you. I thought I knew you as a person. I thought that you were quickly becoming, one of my best friends in the world. I thought I knew you, and you basically you're a person that I don't recognize right now with just the blasphemy and Austin.
Because I like Fallout 3?
No, because you're like, I don't care about the story. I like the map, and you just.
Dude, it's all about listening to fucking Bing Crosby, his brother Bob Crosby, and just shooting bitches in the face and blowing up cars to see many nuclear bombs.
You're in like some kind of Mad Men world.
And collecting all the weapons. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. It's okay. I'm doing a bit to you.
I'm only like halfway kidding because like I do care about the story of Fallout, but like not.
Well,
really.
also, there's no reason like the Fallout.
It's my
3
story. I make the story.
Well, the Fallout 3 story sucked.
Brittany's never played BioShock, has she?
No, yeah. Oh my god, I played the hell out of BioShock.
Really? And
you're okay.
That's pretty sus.
Yeah, but what are you saying? The story of BioShock is better?
No, but
what am I missing? What are you guys talking about?
No, I don't know. I just can't get over the fact that I don't blame you. The Fallout 3 story is dog shit. Your dad being missing and all that, and just all of that shit, and the Gek thing, like they already did that in 2. That was the point of 2. They just literally,
you're right. I didn't think about that.
It's like it just.
No, isn't that 1 to help?
No, 1 is to find the water chip, and if you don't get it back in time, and 1 is fucking great. They're great games. I wish I I have them actually. I might play. I have to fucking do a union thing in a little bit, but
In charge of my Switch.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking play some
Some
Fallout
gaming
1
going.
today.
Although I will say that I have said that I do want to play 1 and 2. As much
We'll
as I bitch
play
about
1
it.
and 2 together over the Twitch
you
or
do
whatever.
that?
one
Twitch
day.
time.
No, but kind of. We'll put it the screen share, and either one of us. You'll tell me what to do. We'll let you pick dialogue options and shit, and I'll show you.
Or we could
more.
just dual stream like me and my boy Turtle back in the day. We would take our TVs and put them next to each other and play Fallout next to each
Where's
other.
the Star Wars option on this game? I don't understand.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. That sounds stupid. I'm gonna sit in this chair.
Why don't I have
You
the
sit
Force?
over there. We're in a pandemic. Like, just stay at your house. I'll stay at my
Sean's
house.
saying that, but I hate Star Wars games because I hate the Force. I
What?
hate.
That's the only cool part of Star Wars.
I hate playing Skyrim and stuff because I don't want
What?
bows and arrows and magic and shit. I just want an AK-47 that I can
Why
run
don't
around.
you
with.
play
I need to
Grand
find
Theft
the leave
Auto
button.
live?
I do.
Skyrim
I
is
mean,
awesome.
I haven't played Grand Theft Auto since like 2015 though.
Bro, they
Has there
literally
been
just-
a new one since 2015?
There hasn't, but they've
No.
added so much content to the online one. It's insane.
do.
But they're literally just what you're describing. What you want in a game is there, just waiting.
Yeah,
for
but
you,
I want to
Brittany.
do it while I listen to Bob Crosby and I am in a cool 50s Art Deco wasteland.
I have to put on a flannel shirt because I have to impress people soon, or people that don't know. I guess actually, because we released the video portion of this shit, I should have put on a fucking clean shirt. And I forgot
Sorry, I
about
look
we're
like
doing.
shit.
I think I'm clean. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we definitely all did our Sunday best for this one.
Right.
Our
Yeah.
best, or I mean, our
I
best
feel like this
Sunday
is-
atheist.
This
best.
is the worst episode for real.
We got to do it sometime.
I'm kind of okay with people getting a low energy episode after they go viral, because if they stay after this one, they really want to be here. You know what I mean?
Well, I have like some pretty bomb ass clips. That's the thing I was about to say. I'm gonna say this is the worst episode, and then I'll start cutting clips. And I'm like, this is the best episode we ever did. Look at all these clips, guys.
I don't know. This might not even. Maybe it shouldn't be released because you don't like Skyrim, and that's like. I don't
Yeah, I mean, you
understand like how you
basically.
could do that as a
I'm
person.
starting to agree
Like,
with fucking
I've been a-
Sean here. Like,
I've been a Skyrim hater since day one.
I mean, I
Don't
want
want to play it.
Like
Never played it.
bro,
Don't
you
care
think
You
to
haven't
Fallout
played it.
3 is the best one, and you don't like Skyrim? Like, fucking, it's button time.
So close your eyes and cover up your ears. This ain't the message that you came to hear, but I can't help it if I just don't care.